Hey guys, in this session we're going to be looking at how to use OneNote, and a lot of people have actually asked me on my channel what software it is that I use to create some of my videos, and hopefully this video is for teachers that are looking to use OneNote or other kind of tools to actually do some online recording or online lessons and so on. So let's get started straight away. So just to give you an idea, this is my 2020 whiteboard that is shared publicly at the moment in all my YouTube clips that are coming up at the moment. So for example, if I'm doing any kind of live tutorials that ends up being in this mathematics session, well, you've got like pages that for every session I have a page and so on. So talk you through how to create your own OneNote document, which you could share with your class or you could share it publicly. It's up to you what you want to do. So to kind of create your own little OneNote, what you want to do is when you open up, it's going to look something like this, where you have notebooks. Click on notebooks, and right at the bottom here you have something called add notebook. So click on add notebook. It's going to pop up with all of your accounts. I'm going to use my personal one here, and I'm just going to call it let's call it test. Yeah, so many tests that I've done. So I'm going to create notebook. Well, having an internet connection always helps. But anyway, there we go. So I've created my notebook here, folks. As you can see at the top here, it says test 2020. In here, this is where your section areas are. So you could potentially turn this section area into, say, like if you have like 5 classes, you could do it by 5 classes, or you want to do it by topics. That's absolutely fine. I mean, at the end of the day, this is your OneNote. You can do what you want to do with it. So if you look at my 2019 notebook, just to give you a bit of an example, what I've done is, so this is like going through levels and which are the different topics that I've done and so on. So sometimes if I do work on exam papers, so all of my exam papers are in one location. I mean, this is just me kind of still playing around, testing different things. But yeah, so let's go to test 2020. Just click on add section. You could create any number of sections you want, and in pages you could actually have individual pages. Now the reason why I love using OneNote with my YouTube clips is because you have this unlimited space here that you could potentially use. You know, if you want to insert a printout of an old exam paper, you could print out an old exam paper here, and you could just work through the whole thing on its own. So to give you an example, exam paper. So here we go. This was level 1 tables, equations, and graphs. One other tool that's really useful is this little arrow that's pointing 2 ways. That just kind of opens up into full screen mode. So you can have a lot more space to kind of work with. Or if you want to actually just get rid of this panels here, you could just click on these 3 things, and that just hides the navigation, so you got a bit more room. So as you can see, this was the exam paper that was just printed out, and me just writing over it. That's all it is. So let's go back to 2020. Yeah, so you know, just want to show you guys how much space we've got. So if I was to say like when we start working down below it, you know, I'm pinching and zooming out at the moment, and you can see how much space we can potentially get. I mean, it's unlimited space. That's the best part about this. And the last bit that I want to show you guys is once you kind of arrange however you want your OneNote to be, you can actually share that, share the whole notebook to your students if you'd like to. So to just do that, just click on share at the top here, change that from can edit to can view, type in the email addresses, and then share away. And one last thing that's actually useful is if you want to just whatever working you've done, you want to convert that particular thing to a PDF, you can. So if you click on these little 3 dots here, there's a little print button. Click on the print, and so as you can see, that's the space that you're going to need. That's the space that's going to be converted into a PDF. So instead of send to OneNote 16, just click on that and change it to Microsoft Print to PDF. So you can choose your portrait or landscape, whatever it is that you want. You can choose the entire notebook. just the current section or the current page. And you can kind of see that if I go current notebook, then it's going to show up all the 3 pages that I've been working on. Just click on print and you're good to go. All right, guys, that's it for this short little video. If you do have any questions on how to use OneNote or just some tips and tricks, just drop a message or drop an email as well. I'll put my socials up there for you guys to get in touch with. All right, guys, that's it from me, and keep an eye out for more videos on helpful little tips and tricks to get us through this period. Thank you for watching.